Good day everyone, I am Marla Janine Silvano from the Group 5, which is the Innovators, and today we are going to discuss about our startup pitch. So to begin with, as you can see, meron po tayong picture ng laptop dito sa gilid kasi po ang pinaka-highlight po ng store namin is yung laptop. So malalaman niyo po yung picture niya habang nagre-report po ako dito sa video. So, ang target customers po namin is students, teachers, and online workers who are the number one target of our desired product, which is the laptop and gadgets that will help them to experience a much more convenient gadget experience. So, we all know na yung students, teachers, and online workers is ang madalas bumibili and gumagamit ng mga gadgets. Kasi ginagamit, kagaya students, ginagamit sa school, teachers, ginagamit sa pagtuturo, online workers, ginagamit sa trabaho. So, mas makakabenta kami kung sila yung magiging target customers namin. So, about our product. So, ang highlight product namin is laptop with SIM card slot. So, you can use your laptop anywhere, even without Wi-Fi, kasi nga may SIM card slot siya. And you don't have to worry about doing your works out of town. You can enjoy while working, para naman sa mga online workers. So, just load it up your SIM and you are good to go. So, para naman dito is, pwede mo siyang magamit, basta kailangan mo lang siyang loadin. Para kagaya sa cellphone. Next is, using the BMC and the BPC. So, yung BMC and BPC namin, na-feature na namin siya noong nakarang naming video, which is yung midterm video, na in-explain yung mga nilalaman ng BMC and BPC. So, dito naman is parang hinimay na lang namin sila. Yung kailangan na lang dito yung kinuha namin. So, ang target customers namin is, kagaya sinabi ko kanina, students, teachers, and online workers. So, we chose them as our target customers kasi sila nga yung bumibili, sila yung kakayanang bumili, sila yung nakakailangan talaga ng product. So, based on our survey, they want the quality and the price of the products. So, syempre, kapag nung nagkonta kami ng survey, yung interview namin, nandun yung mga tanong na nakalagay, which is kung ano ba yung gusto nila, kung gusto ba nila ng quality, yung price, o kung ano pa ba nung product. So, ang pinakatumaas dun sa survey namin is yung quality and yung price. So, they will pay us because of the voucher that we offer, and upon doing this testing, we don't have any expenses since it is done through online. So, kagaya na sinabi ko, wala kaming nagastos kasi ang ginawa lang namin is yung parang pinaka-picture lang. Hindi kami gumawa ng mismo prototype niya or hindi namin siya ginawa mismo. So, ang next is resources and activities. So, sa resources, ang kailangan po namin is yung social media. Kasi yung social media, dun talaga pinaka-palo yung mga trends online, yung mga gusto ng tao, dun makikita. So, social media is the platform that a lot of us use to share our desires and our preference about anything. So, syempre, social media, status dito, status doon, may dito, may dito. Doon natin nakikita yung mga gusto ng mga kaibigan natin, mga target customers natin. So, magkaka-idea tayo kung ano pwede natin idagdag at ibawas dun sa magiging product natin. So, is the activities that are required to deliver all of our value proposition is the promotion. Promotion is the number one factor that we all need in our value proposition. So, syempre, kapag may product ka, kailangan mo siyang i-promote kasi hindi siya makikilala ng ibang tao or di siya sikat kung hindi mo siya pinopromote. So, maraming gumagawa ng ganito ngayon. Yung iba, nagbabayad pa sa mga social media influencers, mga tiktokers, para yung product nila mag-boom talaga. Pero, nagastusan mo yun. Pero, kagaya ng sa amin, wala kaming ginastos kasi gumawa kami ng sarili naming FB page and doon namin ipinopost yung product namin, tsaka website, doon din namin ipinopost yung nilalaman ng aming product. So, ang next is hypothesis. Sa hypothesis, meron po tayong tatlong category, which is feasibility, viability, tsaka desirability. So, dito sa feasibility, ang una ay the product is cost-friendly. Pangalawa, the product is convenient for everyone. So, yung pangatlo is the students who do research outside their homes love this. Siyempre, yung feature ng product namin, nagugustuhan ng mga customer. Base dun sa feasibility. So, is desirability. The students, teachers, and online workers like the product. So, bali dito ang ginagawa, kumukuha lang ako ng tatlo para hindi na natin siya masyadong mai-elaborate. Sunod is 2. The product is good to be used anywhere. Yung pangatlo is the product is a must-have for everyone. So, sa desirability, syempre, desire, parang ginugusto ng mga tao yung product namin. Viability, the product is for anyone. The product is easy to carry. The product is conveniently durable. So, hindi naman sa viability, parang convenient siya sa kahit kanino. Pwede siya sa kahit kanino. So, ang next part is the gather data. So, ang next reporter dito ay si Elioa Genesis. So, thank you!
Good day, I am Elioa Genesis Samson. I will be continuing the report for our finals. Continuing with the gathered data, we'll go ahead and check on the result of our survey. The first thing is for the ages of our respondents. With a total respondents of 30, 29 out of the 30 respondents are between ages 19 to 25 years old. Majority of these respondents, specifically 27.5% of them, are actually 22 years old, followed by 23 years old with an equivalent percentage of 20.7%. With the last ranking of 24 years old respondents, specifically with the percentage of 3.4. The next chart would be for the gender of our respondents. So majority with a percentage of 50% are female, and 43.3% are of course male, and the remaining 6.7 or 2 respondents would not like to state their gender or are uncomfortable with stating their gender. Interpretation of the data. We asked the question, are you currently studying? 53.3% of our respondents are currently studying in high school. So that would be 53.3%. 8 of the respondents, that will be 26.7% of the students that are in high school. They are currently working at the same time. At the moment, 4 or 13.3% of our respondents are already working or they're out of school. And the remaining 2 respondents with a percentage of 6.7 are neither studying nor working. For our currency test, we asked the question, would you spend 20,000 for our product? So just a quick recap, our product is a laptop with the function to insert a SIM card used for data connection. Okay. For the interpretation of the data, the majority of the students want to buy a product, of course, but the prices ranges from 20,000 to 30,000. So which means that most or actually half of our respondents would like to buy the product with the ranges of 20,000 to 30,000. So 15 out of 30 or half of our respondents are now deciding whether or to not purchase the product. 33.3% of our respondents are certain that they want to buy the product. So surely they want to avail the product that we are presenting. And 5 out of the 30 or 16.7% do not want to buy the product at that specific price. So for the next currency test, we asked the questions, are you considering to buy our innovative product? Okay, so for the result of our currency test, the majority of these respondents, or 22 of them, wanted to buy our product. That will be equivalenting to 73.3% of our respondents. But of course, 7 out of the 30 students are still deciding whether or not to buy the product. So that would be like deciding if ever it would be efficient to buy our product. And only 1 or 3.3% of our respondents do not wish to buy the product or sell the product. Okay. So for the next one, we asked the questions to our respondents. What do you prefer the most? Because our product does not only sell laptops, we also sell desktop computers and cell phones. In this test, we ask our respondents to select their favorite gadget, and this would be the result. So 17 out of 30 of our respondents, equivalenting to 56.7%, chosen a laptop as their favorite gadget, while 12 out of the 30 respondents, or 40% of the respondents, preferred mobile phones. And lastly, 1 or 3.3% of our respondents prefer a desktop computer. We'll be moving on to the bar graph. This is to assess the usefulness of the type of the website. Okay? We actually make sure to tell our respondents to check our business website as well. Of course, other official sites before we conduct our test. When looking for a product with its specifications and price, 20 out of 30 of our respondents, equivalent to 66.7%, are very satisfied with the company's website. And 9 out of 30 of the respondents are somewhat satisfied with our website. It's still 50-50 for them. While 1 is actually neutral, so cannot decide yet. So for the preference, we ask the question, what are your product preference? So we do have 4 factors here: the quality, the price, the packaging, and the advertisement. So for this, we do have 27 of the respondents with 90%. They prefer quality when they do or they want to buy a product, as well as the 27 also with the percentage of 90%, they do prefer the price. The packaging, only 9 of our respondents prefer the packaging, and 1 of our respondents did choose advertisement. And for the next, for the continuation of the report, it would be for the summary of the report. So it would be conducted by Romero Talia.
Thank you, Eliowa. Good day, everyone. I am Romelo Lotaria of Group 5 Innovators, and I'll be discussing about the summary of the data gathered. Based on the data gathered, the most important factor upon buying product is the quality and the price. They always consider these two before buying anything else. This is obviously the case in every situation wherein the customer will always consider the quality of the price of the product, which will benefit them the most. So based on the results, they are also satisfied with the website that we have made because of its aesthetical value and the organization of the content of the website that we created. Based on the type of gadgets, the leading one was the laptop, and the mobile phones come next. Because the laptop is the gadget that is more used in academic and work purposes, since it has more features than the other two devices. So they also consider our product despite of the 2,000 price that we offer, since it is the economical price that will provide the efficient specs in the laptop. For the conclusion and insights, based on the data that we have gathered from the different types of testing, from the brainstorming to the hypothesis, from the interviews and Google Forms that we have used, we can say that the hypothesis that we have made was in line or correlated with the result of this activity. We can say that the results is also positive, and the feedback of the response of the respondents from all of our questions give a positive impact here in our whole activity. So here is our test card samples. We enumerate the steps on how will we prove and actualize our hypothesis, and these steps are the hypothesis, test, metric, and criteria stage, and here is the content of each stage or step. So next is our sample documentation. This is the picture of interviewees doing during conducting our interview. And lastly is the evidence in our Google Form survey. we have accumulated 30 respondents in their survey, which shows the variability in our results in the data. So, thank you for listening. Thank you, guys. Yes.